said to hell with it. We're going early. I thought it was I
PM.
thought it was ready right now. We met AM, little bitch, not
What's
PM.
up?
Let's see. Let's see here. I don't know if it'll let me even tinker with it now. Nope.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Nope. There you went. Okay, so here you go. Now you're back on here.
I can't. Okay.
Bam.
I
Right?
keep
There you
kicking
are.
myself
Okay.
off.
Now you're back on here.
Dude, have you been following that that doctor, the Hussel or whatever, however you say it, case? The doctor that hey Kate, the doctor that he was charged with like 14 counts of murder for giving his patients too much fentanyl.
Wow.
And he was found not guilty on every single count.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. Yeah, I've been watching it. It's crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can't.
Wow, that is crazy. Okay, so look, what do you think about the Natasha Cooper stuff? Her big channel is gone. Okay, so her two small ones got deleted, and then she made like a Southern. What is it? Southern
Kiss my
Sass
Southern
or something.
Sassers, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And that one got deleted. And then it was like Natasha 3.0 or some shit. And that one got deleted. And then it was, and I was talking to somebody and I was like, it's only a matter of time before that big channel she's got is gone. She kept saying, well, I got my big channel still, Shug. I got my big channel. Well, not anymore.
Yeah. I mean, like I think once that process starts.
But see, I don't like cancel culture either. I don't believe in that. But what she was doing was really respectfully fucked up. So
oh yeah. Yep, they're all gone. I mean, it's
yeah,
just,
KNS, all of them are gone. Her big one's gone and everything. Yeah. Yep. And here I'll drop the StreamYard link too if anybody wants to come up and chit chat. Happy 420, y'all. Happy 420
Happy
before we get
420.
started on this.
Here's the thing about that whole situation. Like, I haven't gone into the weeds and all that. I mean, I think like the rest of us just kind of watching. But, here's the thing. So she, so, this is a job for her, right? This is her income. This is allegedly this is her work. This is her job. Well, when, like if I work for a company, if I'm employed by somebody, then, or if I'm a contractor, I mean, which I think that's probably essentially closer to what, I mean, it's almost like people, you're like, if you're a YouTube creator, you get a W-9 or whatever the form is, you're basically doing contract, you're using their platform, to make money. Well, it companies and jobs, like there's rules. Like there's rules. If you go to work, there's things you can do, there's things you can't do. You can't harass people at your workplace. You can't, I mean, there's just terms of service. And that if that's what she considers her job, and there's certain rules that you have to abide by, whether or not you think they're fair or not. That's just, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah, and I mean,
why does she think that, I mean, like, why would she think that there's not certain rules that, she has to abide by?
well, and just the way she attacked that girl the other night. You know what I'm saying? Telling her to go suck some cock and some other whatever else she said was, you can't just be talking like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be saying shit like that to people.
Yeah.
Because you're mad that they're in another chat. She takes shit way too far. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's just you know, I don't I certainly don't have the pleasure that, other people seem to have, by seeing that
Oh, she's
happen.
got some people that follow her hardcore. Like they follow
Oh,
her hardcore.
heck yeah, they do.
I honestly would like to talk to like Parker Beebs because that's one of her main people.
She was crying, wasn't she? Was crying on, wasn't she like live the a day or so ago? Like they're crying. Like, what did I tell you last night, little
Wow.
bitch? I
Are you
said, so
serious?
I said, sorry, but I told you and Ashley, I said, sorry, bitches, but I'm not gonna have anxiety or panic attacks if your
Oh, that's what she
YouTube.
was talking about. Because I was like, bitch, you better cry if I ever get booted. If I ever get yeeted from YouTube, you better cry like crazy.
I said, no, bitch, I'll just make another account
Well,
for
see, and
you.
that's what I thought. Like, I thought she'd be able, and
But
just
I mean,
she
it's
thought that
just,
too. She thought she was gonna be able to make other accounts and come back too. That's the problem, though. She's not gonna be able to. Like, she has so many
yeah.
haters that
I
they're
mean,
gonna report every single time she comes back. Every time, like even using her daughter's account. I wonder if her daughter's gonna be able to have an account now. Because
yeah.
it's almost like she's got an IP ban. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, I was wondering
Hey,
about that
Thumb
too.
Thug, Gen X, Flower Child. What's up, baby? K and S. Yeah, K. What do you guys? Okay, so what do y'all think? What do you guys? Hey, Pecan Pie. I see you all over, girl.
Another thing that was interesting, like reading, like in her Facebook group, um, her little true crime
Well,
Facebook
that's a
group,
lot of fucking. I mean, that's a lot of money. Like, let's just add that up real quick. She had 3 channels. All of them had memberships. All of them were monetized, right?
and I think there were people that were like subscribed on across multiple channels, like just reading through the comments in her Facebook group, and seeing people's reactions. Like, number one, I'm noticing that she's got a lot of followers that seem to be maybe like that can't go out of their house, or that they're like, you know how could this be? You are my source of hope and strength every day. You are what got me out of bed every day. I suffer from this and this, and now how am I going to go on?
Yeah,
Like,
and isn't that sad
that's
too that
just
people really depend on her like that?
that is
And she's so
disturbing.
mean and hateful sometimes.
Yeah, it's so disturbing. And like these people, like, to I mean, it's like hundreds of people that are talking about how this has affected their mental health. Well, I think maybe there's, you know
Well, I mean, that goes both ways. I mean, because she's affected tons and tons of people's mental health with the things that she's done and said. And we've heard them ourselves because we've talked about them.
yeah.
Language of horses. Can someone tell me why she got booted? Was it for scamming? I believe it was for scamming, and I also believe it was for breaking YouTube terms of service. I think that a lot of those PayPal pools had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't. I know nothing about YouTube. I mean, I don't know how any of that works. Like, it's, I mean, whatever. I just, I would never, ever, 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 ever take money from people on the internet. Like, I just wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. So it's really hard for me to wrap my brain around the significance of losing a fucking YouTube channel. But, you know,
Well, I mean, she can. I mean, let's keep it real. First of all, she was making. Look, Tammy said, "Ding
ding
dong,
dong, the witch is
which is
gone.
gone." Yeah, there's a lot of people that are excited as hell, and I can't say I blame them. If you're making fun of somebody's family, their parents, their mental health, their weight, their looks, shit, people are gonna be excited you're gone. And her ass was fucking mean. She was cruel.
Well, I mean, it's not just the things she was saying, but like, just doxing people. I mean, I mean, they're like, what has she not done?
Oh man, look, she said I miss you, Queen. I'm sorry. She made fun of my mom's mental health and mine. See, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. And I also heard about her showing this like the sex panel with Melissa and them. That's fucked up too. Like why would you do that? I don't understand why people do that stupid shit. And then they think they're not gonna have consequences. It might be down the road, but you're gonna have consequences for that fucked up shit you do. You know, it comes back on you.
Yep. Oh, I 3-1 mile. I totally agree about Truthy. I believe Truthy is out there.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yeah, because he's like Predator.
And if I cared that much, I might try to like figure it out.
That's so messed up, Tammy. I can't believe that she made fun of your mom. Why would you make fun of somebody's mom? You know, like you're a grown woman with kids, and you know what else though? I know a lot of the stuff. I know a lot of people. She had a lot of
no boundaries.
She had a lot of people that did not like her, but you know the way she talked to her niece. That really just that's what did it for me. You know what I mean? The way she talked to her and she called her, what did she call her, a Negro or something like that? The way she said it down on her, I just can't. Nope. You
You know, the reality is like, you know, everybody has their moments. Like if every single one of us had a video on our live on every second of our lives, it would just, I mean, could you just imagine, like, could you imagine just, you know, at our worst times, or just not even our worst, but like, you know, everybody has those moments. But when you put yourself in a position to where I mean, it's like, hey, you want to be a politician? Guess what comes along with that? Like everything gets exposed. If you're going to start a drama channel on the internet, which is solely based on
well, I thought she started out as like a true crime channel is what I thought. I don't know, maybe, I mean, I don't know. I mean, of course, there was this big, huge rumor that some delusional creator made up that, you know, me and Gen X and AYB were going to go after her and take her down. But you know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to take anybody down, especially her, because if you sit back, she'll take herself down. And she did.
Yeah.
There was no reason to take somebody down who was already doing it good enough themselves. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need to take somebody down that was already doing it. I just sat back and watched her do it herself.
Well, we all know what the purpose of that was. It was just it was just her trying to find a large group of people that could, you know, I don't know, like come at you guys, whatever. I don't know. We don't give a shit. Like, none of us want, you know, well, I speak for myself, but I sure as shit don't want a YouTube channel where I'm trying to make money.
Yeah, no.
I don't need all that shit.
Well, no, I mean, and I think her PayPal, I don't think it's really so much like YouTube and making money, because you know, people can pay super chats or whatever, which is whatever. I don't knock anybody for doing their
it's
YouTube
just
thing. You know what I'm saying? But when you're doing PayPal, like, okay, so the last one, she made a channel. It was called, whatever, Born Southern Sass or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. Something like that. And, what's up, Chicky Chick?
Morning, afternoon.
What you doing?
Hey, girl.
Oh, finishing up. Hi, Georgia. Finishing up notes on for my live later.
Thank you, Tammy, for popping in. Yeah, I was gonna say once you go live, I'll shoo everybody over that way and get off of here if you know what I mean. So that way.
Oh, thank you. We got lots of time. Lots of time. So yay!
Well, yeah, I don't want to take. You know, I'll just shoot. I'll just when it's time for yours, you just give me a little heads up, and I will drop your links and stuff, or you can even start dropping your link now, so that way people can go over there too. You know what I mean? When we're done.
Sure, I appreciate it. Thank you. I still can't get over your background. I love it.
I wanted something different that nobody had, and thank you, Tammy, for stopping by. I know you're busy and got stuff going on. Thank you for stopping by, and I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry she did that.
Bye, Tammy.
That's really messed up. She did a lot of shit to a lot of people. I mean, she just went after that girl like yesterday. She went after. I mean, there were so many people that she went after. It was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I
Yeah.
said it's like
Well,
more like, did she get canceled because of the YouTube stuff, or did she get canceled because of what she's done? You know what I'm saying? Like what she's done to people. You know, you can't get away. You cannot get away with shit, doing shit like that to people, and think you're not going to have to pay some kind of consequence for it.
you're right. So, and there's been talk, amongst the fellow YouTubers today. We know of another creator who was kicked off of YouTube and has been back a few times and is still currently back. So is there a chance that NC may come back? And she just hasn't figured that out yet.
Well, yeah, and I mean, even using somebody else's name, I mean, it doesn't take
Can
long.
can you get like a new computer?
Well, and it's like, are they tracking her IP,
How does
or
that
what?
work?
I mean, how are they?
So if you have a VPN, so we have a VPN at my house. So and every like .00.
But I mean, I'm just saying for her,
Well, yeah. So and that's what I'm saying. So if
Yeah.
she were to get a VPN, yeah, it would the IP addresses change so quickly that they wouldn't be able to, as far as I know, they wouldn't be
Well,
able
but
to
you know
catch
what
it.
though? I'll say this. I've spent quite a bit of time in Facebook jail, and especially like here, imagine that during the Michael Long case. I mean,
Facebook.
it'd be like 45 days, 50, 30
Oh
days,
God.
30 days, sorry. And I can't tell you, like, I tried to make Facebook accounts, and I couldn't. Like, I would get a new phone. I would go use different internet. Like, I don't know how I don't know how,
Oh, that's creepy.
like
That's
they did that.
creepy.
But yeah,
Well, yeah,
no.
that's what I'm
I mean,
saying. Like, how do you get, like you go buy a different phone. So say you go to Walmart, you buy a burner phone, you get the burner phone and you hook it up, and you know what I'm saying? It's not even hooked up to you. You're using the internet from, let's say, like McDonald's or somewhere. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
So
it still
technically,
blocks
that
you. How in
should.
the hell does that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. That should work
Yeah.
because you would be using a different IP address.
I mean, it just seems like if it were that easy, if it seems like if it were that easy, she would have. I mean, like you just get one of those, like another VPN, you just buy it.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive, and you just
Mhm.
set up an account. But the thing is I think part of the issue is that if there weren't people reporting her, she could probably get away with it.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, true.
you know,
Yeah.
and
because
if she quietly went behind you know what I'm saying, and didn't make us
yeah,
think and attack people and shit like that, they probably would just let her be. You know what I mean? But
right.
I don't see
They
that
wouldn't know.
happen. Every
They
time she
wouldn't know
comes
the
back,
difference.
even harder
But
fucking
she
with
comes
people.
back and she's like, "I'm back, bitches. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down,
Right.
bitches." And then like
Boom.
the
Gone.
next day she's gone. Like that's just not really how you probably should go about doing it. But she's never gonna be able to get away with it because she's pissed off so many people.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
Maybe location, Pecan says. Flowers says, "Can I come up and chit chat with you ladies?"
Yeah, I sent her the link.
Let's see. Does her daughter still have a channel? I was gonna look right before I hopped up and spaced.
Yeah, I was gonna say, matter of fact, go look because if you can, I mean, if not, I will. I don't know how that's gonna work either, and that's what makes me wonder is if is she gonna be able to keep her channel if the IP address is flagged?
I want to know. What was I going to say? Oh, I want to know if her bank accounts have been restored.
Oh, is that what she's on to now?
No, I'm just curious. I mean,
Well, she can still get on Facebook as of right now, right?
Yeah.
But can she do her PayPal polls on there? Because I know she gets on Twitch, and Twitch is like a gaming channel or whatever. Wait, it's not a channel. It's like a gaming,
Yeah, I think I joined it once to listen to K's live. K did.
Yep,
It's
I
weird.
did too. That's how I
But
knew
like,
about it.
okay, well, there's a good example. I mean, like, Critical K's back on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, so like, how did that work? I'm just, you know, I mean,
I'm
I
not
think
really
it's,
sure, to be honest.
I think it's great. I mean, I think, you know,
And that's what I mean. Like, I don't know that. I mean, Natasha might possibly come back. Maybe. I mean, is there a way to keep somebody off of the platform forever? I mean, is there a lifetime ban? And if so, how would that happen? How would they go about that?
yeah, I don't know.
There's a lot of YouTubers. I'm sure there's more. You know what I'm saying? There was YouTubers before her, and there's going to be YouTubers after her that this happens to. Which, like I said, I don't really fuck with cancel culture. I don't like that. But I also don't like the fact that somebody abuses their platform to dox people and, ruin lives and talk shit and, hurt people and stuff like that. What's up, girl?
Hi, I just put Hannah Cooper's channel in chat.
Yeah.
And it's on there?
It's on there. And I checked, I clicked on her lives or her previous lives, and they're still up. So she still has her channel.
Well,
So
and see with her mom when that sale, it makes me wonder too if that's not a part of it. So it could be like the PayPal polls, the makeup sale, like there could be a whole lot of it, different things. And it could be different. A multitude of reasons, but they're all different. Combining all of them together is what did it. Maybe I really don't know what the excuse was that they even gave her, or if she even got one.
right. Yeah, I'm with Three Boy Mom.
Hold on, somebody called and it's blocked. It's messing up my stuff. Hold on 1 second.
No problem. Yeah, I'm not for cancel culture, but a big time grifter, an abuser. I mean, sorry, she was just an ugly human being, on this platform. So, only a matter of time.
It's. She says they've taken all my YouTube channels. I'm devastated. All of my true crime content, all of my subs, everything I've worked so hard for. They have taken everything from me. I don't know what to do anymore.
So Save Robbie had asked her like a week ago, before you hide that channel, because Save Robbie gave her that channel. It used to be called like Brighter Days or something like that.
What channel?
Her true crime with Natasha Cooper.
Oh, her big channel.
Her big channel. Robbie had given that to her.
Now she kept saying, that's why they didn't take it. These people are stupid. These people are stupid.
Yep. And so about a week ago, he said, please, before you hide that channel, let me download, because he had all of his old content on there. And she didn't give two shits.
Oh, of course she
kept going and kept going and kept going. So all of his work is gone now.
Well, my personal opinion on that is that's the risk you run.
Right. He should have taken his shit out before he gave that channel up. That's just all there is to that.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, that's, that like what you should have thought about that before you did that. I mean, these people are just, that bounce around from.
Well, and if all her AdSense, I know there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that have like been screwed over by her, and somebody hooked up an account for her, and she's been using their AdSense account or something along those lines.
Yes. She was able to finally get it taken. She was in Grifting and Kim's this morning, and she said she was going to reach out and reapply for AdSense today. I forget her name, but it was she was, whatever this girl's name was, it was under her name or whatever, and her social and all of that. And when she went to create a AdSense, a YouTube channel, she couldn't, because once she got monetized, she couldn't, because it was linked to NC.
Right.
Or no. Well, it was linked to NC, but it was because she already had one, because NC was using her information. So now this morning she was going to go and reapply. So hopefully she'll, finally be able to do so. But she's fought NC on that for I don't know how long.
Who is this?
I can't remember her name. She was in Grifting and Kim's morning show.
Oh, I wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that's part of the YouTubes. I don't really watch them either. I don't really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is so somebody, maybe Granny's watching, or Dorothy, or so. When all these NC channels grew at the same time. Somebody
Yeah, that's going to
brought
be, I was going to
this
say,
up.
there's a lot of I mean, what are people going to do now that she's gone? They're not going to have, there's rest in peace to all their channels.
Well, so the majority of them made peace with her before she disappeared. There were only 3 big channels left that were really going hard at her. One has already created a Patreon. To go on Patreon as well, because that's where NC is. She's there in Twitch. And
I mean,
which
so she can still keep her Patreon. Well, that's one way to make money. I mean, I know that she's got she had memberships for what, 3 channels, and all those are gone.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
All of
I
So
think
she had
that's
memberships for all 3 channels, so that money's gone. Plus the money from YouTube is gone. And all her cash apps and all that shit, but she can still set up PayPal's and share it on like Twitch and
Patreon.
yeah, her Patreon or whatever, and Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So she still has a way to make money. It'll just be harder. She'll just have to put more work into it.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that she will find a way.
Considering
her history.
Right.
Good morning, that girl.
Not just online, but just in real life in general.
I thought Flower Girl was coming up. Where's she at? Flower Child, where's she at? I sent her the link and she ain't come up. What the heck?
Maybe she got a
she might have got busy too, yeah.
Got a phone call.
She's celebrating 420.
I know, I'm smoking too, talking to you guys.
And she cannot say she wasn't warned. Yep.
Yeah, she was warned multiple times.
You're smoking around your kids, right? You're blowing it in their face because that's the only acceptable way.
That's the only way to celebrate 420,
right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, just checking.
Keep them out of school for it, you know.
Just checking.
yeah, it's been a hell of a spring break. I'm glad they're back in school. Thank God. I didn't think we were all gonna make it.
Happy anniversary, that girl.
Wait, they had spring break last week?
All week last week, girl.
Oh, ours was a week before, but we had a little extended spring break.
Oh, nice.
Well,
she said, I can't believe they took her true crime channel too. Did she go live on it? Today is our anniversary, so I can't play. Honey took off work. Yeah, they deleted the big channel. It's gone, BD. It's gone.
I mean, I think it's
tell honey or hubby or whatever that you need 10 minutes to come up here and celebrate for a minute.
Okay, I think it's I think it's rather excessive for people to like be following her around to other platforms to get her. I don't know. I think that's.
I know.
At what point do you kind of like quit?
Right. I know.
I mean, if now if she goes over to these other platforms and she's just doing the same things, like I can understand that. But I mean, it's.
And which I mean, you just said it a minute ago. We know that's what she's going to do. She's a grifter by nature. That's what she does. But to follow her, I wouldn't. Move
that's
on.
just kind of a lot.
Move on. There's other things to bring attention to.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many other things to bring attention to, but and you know what else though? It's like they call her like a cult leader or cult or whatever, and she'll be like, let's name this PayPal pool, kick them in the cooter cult, and then they donated $1,000 within an hour to her, kick them in the cooter fine. I'm like, like honestly, you really can't hate over her hustle because I mean, shit, she definitely does got a hustle, and for some reason, people fucking love giving her money.
Well,
straight up, right? Pecan Pie said, "Grifter's got a grift." Shit,
I mean, the reality is, it really isn't any of our business. It's not. I mean, if people want to, what's the difference in somebody?
No, I feel like she makes it like public business when she does public PayPal pools, and she does it. You know what I'm saying? Like makes it a public.
I mean, I don't give a shit about the money. I just think it's just so sad to see people, you know, to just to see such like emotionally
ugly.
like vulnerable people
Yes.
being taken advantage of. But honest to God, what's the difference? Like, okay, what if I choose to go to the bar every month and, you know, blow $100 at the bar?
Right.
That's my choice.
Yeah.
You know, it in that moment, it gives me the whatever satisfaction that I want. If that's what these people are doing, if that's what they want to spend their money on, it is their business. But there, I mean, she's, I mean, that's kind of a separate issue than what, like, her behavior online and
Right.
truly like
That's what I don't like.
hurting
Yeah, because
people
her
and
money really
interfering
isn't
in
the
people's
problem.
lives.
I'm just saying, I think that her money is what got. I think that was her. I think that was her ultimate downfall. Being greedy.
Being greedy. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
being greedy.
Yeah,
But you know what
yeah,
else? Though,
yeah.
like
It's
I
very
mean, God, and
emotional.
I've always said it. God don't like ugly. When you can't dance with the devil and expect blessings
Yep.
from God, you just, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and you can make that however you want to spin it, however you want to. But she,
Yeah.
you know, she did, like the other day, she gave CJ $600 for her teeth or $1,200 or whatever, and she was all super like giving and super happy, and she was like,
But,
I'll
well,
give
nobody
you
should have
the
known about
600 for
that.
your teeth. And then her daughter's like, I'll give you the other 600 for your teeth. But then in return for that, she expected her not to go to other panels. She expected her not to go talk to other people. She expected her to keep her loyalty to NC, and that's it. That's all. And I don't really care. She didn't give her that money with strings attached to it. She didn't give her that money and say, you have to be a loyal friend to me now. You have to, your loyalty lies with me and everything I say and do. You know, it wasn't like that. She did that. Money never came with stipulations. She gave it to her out of the kindness of her heart. And if I was CJ, I wouldn't have gave the shit back. I'd have told her to fuck herself.
Right.
I don't think Natasha does. Yeah, I don't think Natasha does anything out of the true kindness of her heart. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why I said I expect the
I
motherfucking
believe
money. I don't really give a shit.
I believe she has an
Look
ulterior
how
motive
many
for
people
everything
gave
she
her fucking
does.
money and wanted it back and she kept it. Fuck that. I'd have kept that shit.
Yeah. Flower says she's coming. She's finishing her hair. Yeah. So like,
I don't remember that
and
commercial.
I've always made it really clear that if people want to throw money at her, let them. I don't care. Do I
Yeah,
think
that's
she's a
their thing.
horrible
Yeah, for
human
sure.
being? Absolutely. I think she's a disgusting human being. The way she treats people is not okay.
Right. Right.
I mean, the end. That's oof. Yeah, she's one nasty person.
I was kidding.
See, and I felt bad for people like that girl, Christiane. Christiane was another one. She sat up there and she was, she sat up there and had her back day in and day out. Siren is another one, or Siren, however you say his name. He's another one that sat up there and had her back. He was up there karaokeing, singing his heart out. And, he did look like a damn fool. And that's okay, because you know what? He already knew he looked like a goddamn fool. He didn't even give a shit. He still got up there and sang. She encouraged it. But the minute they got into a fight, she's like, yeah, you're ugly, can't do makeup, and you can't sing either, and your voice is terrible. And she just, like, she couldn't wait to dig those digs into his ass.
Right. Oh yeah, the moment people leave her.
Yeah,
So,
she was.
Yeah.
It was like she was ready. She was ready to start. She was ready to start talking shit to him.
Yeah.
It was like she was holding on to those.
I don't know if she knows how to people. If that makes any sense.
No, yeah.
I don't know if she has real friends in real life. Because
then look, okay, so this is what I'm saying.
Who
Okay,
spend their whole lives fighting against somebody. Like, it's people who just it's people who always have to be fighting against somebody else,
right?
Because that gives them some sort of, like, I don't know, validation, or like can she not get any can she not do things that are, like, good, or like, have
normal,
healthy relationships. I didn't mean to cut you off, Queen. It's just it's like people that
no, you're okay, girl. It's all good.
They're just born for the storm.
Right.
Well, yeah, and I mean, shit, she can definitely weather it. She's got some thick skin. She can definitely take some shit. You know what I mean? Like some of her comebacks are funny as hell. Some of the things she says are funny as hell. But like the siren situation, she, and I have the clip of it. I have so many clips of her shit. You know what I mean? Like that's why I wanted that girl to come up too, because I know she's got some too, and we can play them. She can't copyright strike from a channel you don't own anymore. You know?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So I got a shit ton of them I wanted to play. Well, I could probably still play them myself, but anyways, they're they're funny as hell. But there's one where she, specifically the one I'm talking about, where she got mad because she didn't get a message from Siren fast enough for him to tell her that he was at work. She didn't tell you. She was just so worried about him. She was bawling, crying on her thing. She was laying it on thick, Shug.
And the little man, the little man came to help her.
She was laying it on thick, boy. She was crying, and he just didn't answer the phone. And I just was hoping he was okay. Like she was laying it on thick.
Crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yep, emotional manipulation. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she was giving him the,
Never got perturbed, disturbed, or triggered.
I never got
Perturbed,
the
disturbed.
or
Yeah, that's something.
If I drink a
disturbed. Look, I'll tell you, and that's another thing. You know what? She said, that girl go make another fucking video about me. Okay, little bitch. All right, then. We'll get right on that shit. Because look, me and that girl, we fucking laugh our asses off at the fucking clips we got.
I'm just salty. She told me to shove mushrooms up my ass.
I know.
I said, bitch, that's not where those go. They go in your mouth.
Yes, that's NorCal girl. That's what. That's when she couldn't get a hold of Siren, and she was at the casino, and supposedly she fainted, and a little man came and helped her, and then the security ran up and got her medication.
Girl, bye. Didn't know little man come help her. Quit.
Right.
They took her. They took her into like the casino hospital, quick care.
Yeah, and security went and got her medication because her doctor is on speed dial and answers for her when she calls. And
he's on call. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And security went and got her, went through her bags and got her medication. That's not how any of that works.
Yeah, no.
So, especially with a
that's definitely not how any of that works at all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's something else. So
sometimes I just want to go crawl in a hole, and I don't want to hear about shit like this. This is just so crazy.
Irish crime. Look, Irish crime and coffee time. Hey, girl, you want to come up and chit chat with us?
Hey, Jer, how are you?
Let me drop the link here.
Another one down and another one down.
Damn, I was going to say something. I can't.
Now
does it count celebrating? Does it count celebrating 420 if I were to go buy some Sweetwater 420 beer?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little bit of both, baby. A little bit of both.
Was that close enough? I mean, I'm not celebrating the proper way, but
you see my little ticker? It says roll it. Look, pour a drink, roll one, smoke them if you got them.
Roll one, smoke one.
Come gossip. Round table talk.
Which that reminds me.
Oh, hold on. Remember when she had the worst case of COVID that her doctor had ever seen?
Shoot. I have the greatest picture. I'll be back.
That's the equivalent of the gas station by my house that advertises that they have the coldest ice in town.
Right.
How exactly do you come to that conclusion?
It was the worst. It was the worst her doctor had ever seen. With my hand on my forehead. Oh my goodness. I can't chat now. Dinner time soon, but we'll catch up with you ladies for a chat. Okay, girl, no problem. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you saying hi.
Okay, we're cheering on that raise.
Yes.
Somebody
Okay.
around,
North Girl says I got a glass
somebody
my bottle
around
for
here's
a race.
got to
Wish you
work.
luck. I'll catch up later. Okay, girl. Enjoy your 420. Happy 420, babe. Man, my last flare caused some of my COVID symptoms to spawn back up. I hate that virus. Yeah, that virus is bad. It is. And there's people though that are hypochondriacs, like they're dying every time they get sick. They're just dying. They can't take it. You know what I mean? Look here. It says the worst you ever seen, you would be. Yeah, the worst you ever seen, you would be dead. It
Okay,
was the worst.
in honor of 420, if you could spend a day with any celebrity and just hanging out, shooting the shit, whatever, or anybody, it doesn't even have to be a celebrity. If y'all could spend one day with anybody in the world, who would it be? Snoop Dogg is definitely probably in my
Gen X, this is you, right?
Mm-hmm.
#1.
Yes.
Okay, just want to
I
double
just
check.
didn't want to.
Right.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, go ahead, baby. Snoop Dogg or who? Who else?
Snoop Dogg. If y'all could spend one day with anybody, who would it be?
Oh gosh.
I think Snoop Dogg.
Okay, so our choices is what?
It's anybody.
Anybody.
But I just
Oh.
happen to think about that because it's 420, and like
yeah, of
before
course,
I
Snoop Dogg.
die, I wish so bad that I could just go hang out with Snoop Dogg for a day.
But it has.
Oh,
It
that
have
would
to
be fun, wouldn't it?
It'd have to be Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart.
Oh,
What's
yes,
up, Chicky
yes,
Chick?
yes.
Are you up here?
Yeah, I'm up here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
That's hilarious, that girl.
Happy 420, everyone.
Happy
420, little bitch.
Oh, Willie Nelson's a good one. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Oh gosh, so hard.
I mean, if I could choose what activity we were doing, that would definitely. I think I would
Well, that's a little
probably
different.
switch mine to
That's a little
Colin Farrell.
Oh my God.
He would
Don't
move
turn
right
this
to
into
the
Queen
top.
Bee After Dark.
Robert Downey.
No, he can't.
I love this question. I think it is. I love this question because I think it tells a little bit about people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's
interesting.
Yeah, it's a huge rabbit hole. Hi, Funny Hope.
Robert Downey Jr. It's interesting.
And they have to be living or dead.
I mean,
we'll say
living. But
we'll say living for now. We'll say living.
Yeah, we'll say living.
Look, or does it have to be 420 related?
No, it doesn't have to be 420 related. No,
I just all of these.
No, but I swear, every year that 420 rolls around, it always makes me think of who in the world is probably the most stoned right now, and I always go to Snoop Dogg. I swear, he has got to probably be if they could test people to see how much weed intake somebody could possibly have.
I beg to differ. It's gonna be Bob Marley.
Oh yeah. Oh, Janis Joplin. See that girl? I like it. Janis Joplin. She is. Yep. No doubt.
Oh man.
Paul McCartney would be another choice of mine.
Oh, okay.
Picture out real quick.
I have two again. Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. Because they are super stoners. They're super stoners, and they're both hysterical. And I love to laugh.
Matthew McConaughey's a stoner?
Oh, big time.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, big time.
Wait. Oh no, I'm thinking of John Mayer. John Mayer is.
What the fuck? What is that?
Is he?
No, well, John
This
Mayer's
is not an attractive picture. This does not bring.
Not
a. Where did this come from?
I took it one night. She was live.
You took this from one of her lives, a screenshot?
Yeah, I took a screenshot a while ago from one of her
lives.
Jeez,
girl, damn.
Wait, what am I missing?
Finding Hope's birthday? Happy birthday, Finding Hope. Woo!
Where's Jill? Where's
Jill? Gotta sing happy birthday.
I know.
Yes, where's Jill? Get Jill's butt in.
Why always on these birthday songs? I'm the worst.
Matthew would be your second. Who was your first? I missed it. Tom Hardy.
You know what? I used to think George Clooney was so fine, but now
Yeah,
look,
he didn't age well.
no.
I
And
wouldn't
but
turn
you
it
know what though? Let me think. Okay, so why am I having it? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Look, I can see him, and he is so fine. Like I'm drooling over here, you guys. um, let me think. Look, I can't even. Oh my god, I can't even think. Lord.
Patrick Stewart is another stoner. I wonder if Anthony Hopkins would be a stoner.
Tracy, you need to call in.
Oh, Tracy, yes. Let me drop the link for you.
I want to know if anybody else has followed that case.
Yes. Okay. So if you girls want to drop your links in the chat or whatever, so people can go subscribe. That ain't, that don't have a chance or haven't had a chance to. So that you know what I mean. Your links are in the chat.
Okay.
Like Kate, Gen X, Flower Girl, or Flower Child. I always say Flower Girl. What the hell am I thinking about? I say it every time and don't even think about it.
Okay.
That girl, any of y'all that got channels, Irish Crime and Coffee. Oh, she can't drop hers, but you can. Gen X, you can drop hers.
I don't want any new friends. Sorry.
I think I will get kicked if I do right now. If I leave.
Yeah, that's fine. Or later or something when you jump down or whatever, Okay, so is Leonardo DiCaprio. My friend flew him. Okay, wait. My friend flew him on a trip. He said he said it was bad. Wait a minute. What?
Leonardo DiCaprio is hands down. Him and Denzel Washington are my favorite actors.
I love Denzel Washington.
Not because I think he's hot, just because I think he's
okay. What's that? Jason Momoa or whatever. Jason Momoa is his name, right?
Yeah.
Fine. Oh my God, he is so fucking fine. I would, girl.
So they were just filming a movie out here last summer, and they were like one town over, and so he was like going into like the mom and pop restaurants and having dinner, and everybody in my town was like freaking out. Like all the moms groups on Facebook were like, "That's it, I'm divorcing my husband." It was so funny, all the jokes.
Shit, I bet they were, because I would be like, bye. Gotta go. If he said, come on, I'd say, let's go. Ain't gotta think twice about it. What do you think? What do you think, Flower Chat, about Natasha losing all of her channels?
Well, I think it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
It was a good thing, but I don't know. I'm sick of the whole Natasha
she started out good, like everybody does. Like everybody starts with good intentions. I think everybody starts, you know what I'm saying? Like I started mine with good intentions, my friends. Then I got pissed off and used my platform and went against my own fucking morals because I was pissed. And I don't mean I don't regret it. I'd never go. If I had to do it over again, I probably would do everything the same exact way. Maybe not as harsh, but.
But the only thing that's different from her is like she's mean to her subscribers, not just other creators
and her members.
It wasn't just a one-time thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like she does a lot of it too for numbers and clout because drama sells. You know what I mean? And if she's cussing people out and talking shit about people, then you know what I'm saying. More people are going to come over there and want to be in her chats and.
Right.
I'll tell you what. A lot of people hate Bond. They hate Bond before they'll bond over being friends or something like that. They'll bond over hating the same person.
Yeah, it's a shame.
No, Jur, it's gone. Jur, all three of her channels.
All of her channels are gone. Every single one.
Yeah, her big channel got deleted today. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's no one's fault but her own.
Right.
Maybe she should follow guidelines. Obviously, she was doing something wrong. Or else they wouldn't take it down.
Now, Hannah Cooper, her daughter, still has her channel.
Now, see, that's what I didn't understand. You know what I mean? This is the screenshot. This is one of them. It's too little. Let me try to go get a better one.
I hope that try to use
I could never imagine involving my kids in this kind of crap.
Oh, I know.
Like, never. Like, that, exposing my kid, I just, it blows my mind.
So, you know, and I've thought about that before, and what that tells me is that this kind of behavior, the grifting, that's like a generational thing, obviously.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, she learned it from some, you know, and C learned it from someone, and she's passing it on to, you know, if not, you know, for sure one, maybe her others. I don't know, you know.
I would be excommunicated from my family if I tried to pull some shit like she did. If I was burying somebody in my family and was
Right,
just
yeah.
live all the time, like like who does that?
Right.
You know, people
Yeah.
coming in and out of your house, talking to people. Oh fuck
Oh,
y'all!
yeah.
Oh fuck y'all! In the background, like who does
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, well, no offense to, you know, Florida, but it's Florida. I'm kidding. It's like Florida, man.
Blame it on Florida.
Right. Florida man.
Something in the water.
She'll need to have a platform for. Oh, what's this? She'll need to have a platform. Can you explain that again, Irish? She'll need to have a platform.
She said, okay, so this was her post. It says they've taken, here, let me get this comment off the screen too. Okay, so it says they've taken all of my YouTube channels. I am devastated. All of my true crime content, all of my subs, everything I worked so hard for. They have taken everything from me. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm so sorry for letting everyone down and not being able to be there when you need me.
What true crime
That is
content?
so manipulative. I mean,
Isn't it? That is very manipulative. That
I'm
is so
sorry for
backhanded
letting
right
you all
there.
down.
Yeah, that's her post.
What about Twitch?
No, I'm sure she
Casey?
still has her Twitch.
Oh no, KT says, would she need YouTube to stream live on Patreon? And I think
Oh, wait
that's
a minute.
maybe what.
Do you wait? Do you? I thought she could have Patreon. I thought you could have that even if you didn't have YouTube.
Can you? I don't know.
Yeah, and it's something similar to what Irish said up above. She'll need to have a platform to her Patreon to stream from. I bet that's what Irish was trying to say.
I don't know about any of that.
See, it makes me wonder if it goes into like the Google, you know what I mean?
Right. I don't know. I just know I'm not going to Patreon. I'm not following her. Good riddance.
Yeah, no. Which I'm sure she probably will have people follow her. And I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't think that, cancel culture, I don't like that at all. But I don't like that people use their platforms to harass and hurt people, cause more harm than they do good, dox people, put pictures of their families up, put pictures of children up, but you know what I'm saying? Just to be hateful and evil and, mean and nasty and bitter. And
I mean, look where it got her.
Right.
Look where it got her.
And not only that, but I mean, you've got anti-NC channels that are doing the same thing, so.
Well, yeah, and all these channels that have built.
You're right. It got her booted.
Yeah.
That's what it got her. But yeah, it's kind of
disheartening. But it's like, what are all these little hate channels gonna do? All these hate channels that have built their channels off of her bullshit. What are they gonna do? Go after somebody else?
Well, only time will tell, for sure. But creators now, creating a Patreon just to follow her. I don't.
Well, and that's what I
agree with.
Wonder if you can. I wonder if we. You know what? We should go look that up. I wonder, because I wonder if there is a way to do. If you got to have YouTube, Google to do a Patreon. I wonder. I've never done it. I don't have Patreon or none of that shit, so I don't know. Okay, hold on. Irish. Okay, so Jura says she'll need a platform like Crowdcast if she hasn't got YouTube to stream to for her Patreon. Patreon has rules and will cancel there too. So yeah, she better be careful. Yesterday I saw doxing in the MSM, the cooking community, the eBay community, and the SW case. That was just yesterday.
Wow.
A Patreon is like a paid membership, right?
Yeah.
You have to pay.
Patreon you have to pay for. Like that's a paid. I'm getting feedback from somewhere.
Not it.
How do it say could be? Hold on.
I'm
You
reading
got
about
YouTube
it.
app open?
Not me.
No, I don't got anything open.
Huh. It's not, I mean, it's not as bad anymore. Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes he does it.
Yeah, Betsy B. We'll see about that.
Yeah, see, and I was gonna say who's gonna take NC's place? Who's gonna be the next who's gonna be the next drama queen?
No,
Who's gonna take NC's spot?
Miss P.
no
Miss
way.
P.
Miss P.
You guys know there was t-shirts made?
She's the
What?
new queen.
That fucking did it
There were
right there, Miss
t-shirts
She's
P.
the
made
new
with her
queen.
face
I
on it.
nominate.
T-shirt?
I nominate Miss Portland.
I've never paid anybody on YouTube, but I will pay Miss P.
Oh, I love it. Flower's saying that there's Miss Portland T-shirts.
There is. She sells them as like her merchandise, or someone does.
Oh my
Oh
god.
hell to the no.
I'll have to find it and send it to you guys. But
Use
yeah.
a black
Can you imagine
bitch.
wearing a Miss P T-shirt and somebody asking you what it means?
Use a black
Fuck,
bitch.
Bye.
Use a black bitch. Bye.
Yeah.
Hold on. Canine handler said Queen Bee when she called her niece a monkey. I stopped watching. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a little too far. And
Yeah,
Mr.
Miss P has
Family.
And Miss P has the crowns already.
She sure does. She finally unblocked. I don't even know how she blocks. Like, I had never been on her channel. I had never mentioned her once, but she came across me at some point and blocked me. And when I was working with Lycan, and I was over in his channel, she was there. I was like, "Could you please ask her to unblock me?" And she did. So I went to her channel and I subbed, and oh my god, my whole feed. I would, when she'd get on her community tab, like spree, my whole feed would be nothing but Miss P. Like,
me too.
Community.
I told Queen, I said, damn, I had to unsubscribe from her the other day because I opened YouTube and that was I was scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I was like,
yeah, same.
I need a break for a minute.
I know, I had to.
Yeah, she was going clean off. She was going clean the fuck off.
To all you haters.
All you haters. Now, how do you like those apples?
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
She's a black bitch. Bye.
No, we need one that says ass creeps.
Oh, ass creeps is another one that she does. Yeah, we love Miss P though. We do. We love Miss P.
Absolutely.
I do. She's hilarious.
Hell yeah, she is funny as fuck. And then she'll come on here. She ain't got no regrets. Look, she come out with her motherfucking blue shirt, talking about I don't wear a bra with this shirt at all.
She is.
She has all the confidence in the world. Go ahead, girl.
Teeth
Go
in,
ahead.
nips out. She is. Don't give a fuck.
Shit, confidence is key, Miss P. Confidence is key. Shit. She ain't letting nobody take her motherfucking good vibe.
Ain't nobody taking that crown.
Irish, I'm gonna open and chat about it for a few minutes, but I'm actually going to be discussing a registered SO that was brought into the YouTube community.
And I feel like people like that shouldn't even have a they shouldn't even have a platform. They shouldn't even be able to be on here speaking at all about nothing. Nothing they say even matters. That people like that are just disgusting.
Yeah,
I know, Betsy. I wish you would too.
So that's what I'm going to be focusing on today, and the creators that support this.
Yeah, we don't support that at all. We do support you. But we do not support this person that you're speaking on at all whatsoever.
Yeah, it's gonna get gnarly. It's gonna get ugly, but yeah, sorry.
I don't know who you're talking about.
No, oh, you'll see if you're interested. Catch it on replay if you can't go.
Yeah, if you guys want to go on there, you for sure. If that's something you're interested
y'all.
in.
I'm about tapped out. I've had my fill of crazy.
When is
Well,
when is
okay.
your when is your live, Gen X? When is it?
45 minutes from now.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So here's the thing, Georgia, you have a really good point. So for the month of April, I've been covering abuse, like domestic abuse, because it's Child Abuse Prevention Awareness Month, and such a mouthful, I know. But and then I also had a friend of mine on who was involved.
No, but you've done great.
Right, thank you. But here's the thing: I get a quarter of views on those type of serious matters. Quarter of the views.
Yeah.
When I go after. When I do drama, holy hell, and my views like shoot through the roof, so, and I get it. Drama sells.
Drama definitely sells for sure.
Right. But that's not something I'm going to, mainly focus on.
Right.
Now there was one I focused on because sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, I wasn't trying to interrupt, but what would you rather have? Like personally, I guess that's where you kind of make that choice, like how are you gonna, morally align yourself, or what do you want to be known for? Would you rather rather be the person that's sitting there with 500 people watching you talking shit and just being just going after people, or would you rather have 30 people sitting there engaging and
with you,
better content,
right? Something that's important.
Yeah.
And that's I will address drama a couple different ways. One, if it has to do with me, that directly has to do with me specifically, or something. Again, it just so happened that this SO thing comes out this last weekend during the month of Child Abuse Prevention Awareness Month, right? Big old mouthful. I wish they would shorten it. Abuse in general, so yeah, I'm today, and unfortunately involves a YouTube creator, well, two of them, who doubled down on why they thought it was okay and why they continue to think it's okay. It is not okay. It will never be okay. It involved a 15-year-old girl. My daughter's going to be 15, in a few months.
Yeah.
Never will that be okay with me.
Huh.
I would never be okay with a grown man texting or talking or speaking to my child that is 14, 15, even 16. No.
And let me go ahead and put it out there. I would not be okay with a grown woman who's a stranger, or any strangers talking to my children.
Right.
That have no reason to. Let's put that out there, not just a grown man.
Right, because that's true. Because look you've got female teachers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If we're gonna, both ways. Yeah, I'm referring to this situation because he's a male, but yeah, absolutely, both ways. Yeah, no, it goes both ways for sure.
And that's a good point. I'll bring that up.
It's like freaking Penguin's obsession about talking to my children. Why?
Yeah.
That really crosses just so many lines of why are you why?
Yeah, stay the fuck away from my goddamn kids. That's all. That's where it's in. Period.
So you know what? I'm gonna put something in private chat because I don't know if I should say this live. Hold on.
I don't know if you want to. You can go ahead and say it. Savage is asking who it is. I don't know. I don't really know a lot of the situation.
Okay. Georgia, I put it in private.
Oh, okay.
Savage.
I haven't. I don't really know. She said yes, you should say it. Okay, so there's people who come over from the MM community, which is the anti-MM community, right?
The McCaney Man. Yeah, the McCaney Manor.
I've always heard it as the McAmey Manor, McCamey, whatever. Yeah, so however you say it. Yeah. So anyways, so there was a couple that came over from. Well, there was a few people that came over from that community. They followed another creator over to this community to let Natasha pretty much know who she was and what she was about, and that pretty much involved them in this community. Well, not this one. That pretty much involved them in the Natasha Cooper community. I'm sorry, not ours. Ours is different. Like go ahead. You explain it better.
Okay.
You can explain it better than I am. But,
Okay, no problem. No, we're not talking about Russ. You saw that video, Canis? Yeah, it was gross. So there was a lot of people that actually came over from the anti-MM community, and
you're like somebody's like scratchy. There's like somebody's like real like.
Let me mute real quick.
Yeah, and we got feedback again from something. So
Is it me?
if you're not talking, mute. So that way the feedback don't come through.
Okay. Hold on.
That way it's not on the. You know what I mean? There. That way it should.
Okay.
Yeah, it's off now. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, McCamey Manor. So, quite a few people, when that had burned out pretty much, they made their way into the Krama community or true crime. A lot of them started an anti-NC channel. And then once the ML case pretty much was over, and even before, towards the end or the last half, these communities started to merge. And I was one of them who had, ventured out and started following all these different creators and getting to know them. And so there is and I don't want to give it all away because then there goes my life, but the offender's name, Savage, is Jason Johnson, and he's from Tennessee. So he did an interview with a YouTube creator, and it was played this weekend. Okay, good. Sorry. So I'll be covering that on my live. I do have.
And it was pretty much like Michael Long kind of a situation. Basically, just did this to embarrass and hurt his ex significant other. That's the only reason why he even did any of this.
Right.
From my understanding, that's the only reason why he did that.
Right, and his ex-wife is a creator on here as well, on YouTube. So it's a shit show.
It's a situation I don't really want to get into unless she's okay with that, and you have spoke with her, so that's why I'm letting you, pretty much.
Well, so so my relationship with this creator is very surface level because we haven't had the opportunity to, panel hop from my channel to her channel and vice versa. But we do talk. We've emailed back and forth, and in chats and things like that. And it is. I mean, it's a sad situation for everybody involved, and this should have never been brought to YouTube.
Well, I don't think anybody's ex-husband or ex-wife ever should be brought to YouTube and interviewed by somebody just to get back at them because you're mad, or you know what I'm saying. I think that's just disgusting.
That is exactly.
And anybody that does that or has part in that, I don't want shit to do with them. I don't want I don't have no type of
love for them. For sure.
I don't have any type of respect for them kind of people. I can't respect that shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting. And you know what I'm saying? And then to give him a platform was fucking foul to begin with.
Yeah.
Especially than knowing the history. That's what bothers me the most is knowing the history. And I mean, we've seen some ugly shit go down in this community ourselves. You know what I mean? Like I mean, don't get us wrong. We are definitely not perfect. There's been stuff that's went down here that's not, people would say it's not acceptable, but I don't think any of us have ever went that far other than I think Penguin's the only person that reached out to a significant other and parents and shit like that. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. Fuck, I could be wrong.
So, because I only half pay attention and forget shit. Am I mistaken? Does she have charges for stalking?
I have no idea. That's something Georgia would have to answer. I don't know.
Oh, okay. You know, because if she's been in trouble for that before, she really needs to watch herself.
Now, will you have the wife on, or the ex-wife on panel today?
I don't know if she's ready to talk. What happened this last weekend really threw her through a loop.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I mean,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's struggling with a lot right now. So the offer is there. She knows that. I just don't know if she's ready to speak on it. She reached out to me yesterday just because she I don't know how to explain it. Not that she misheard, she was misinformed. She thought I was coming at her. I said, "Oh no, not at all. Like, no, this has something to do with you, but not you specifically. You know, this has everything to do with what this
Do they
specific...
have do they have like a current custody case or something going on?
Yeah. Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I 0 out of 10
I guess.
recommend anyone who has any sort of active issues being on the internet talking about them, but that's just me.
Well, so as far as I know, I know that there's some. I'm not going to speak on her and what she's going through.
Mm-hmm.
This is solely based towards the creators that brought this man on to YouTube as a tool to get at this person, get at this other creator, if that makes sense. But she herself has been speaking on this for a long time. She does do lives, but she does a lot of clip videos on YouTube. So, yeah, I know. Let's see if Hope's talking about the same. Yeah. So yeah, she hasn't really come out because there's stuff she knows that she cannot say.
Right.
The video has been given to the proper people, you know, for her. But you guys will see. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna hop down because I need to go get my channel up. And what I've been trying to make myself do is get in the habit of dropping everybody's channel links, like before I go live, just so everybody has like a reference. You know, they can check out these different channels, check out, you know, Queen Bee and Flower and.
You know, I've been checking your page every day for your community tab.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm up to like 5.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, is it on your? Is it there yet?
Not yet. We're getting
Oh, it's coming, baby. It's coming. It's coming.
I bet you by Friday or Monday it will be there.
Yeah,
That
for
would be
sure.
cool.
I mean, I've been sharing the link too. I tried to share Squishy's too, so that way she can. I know she said she needs like 82 people or something left.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you haven't subscribed to her, go subscribe to her.
Yep, absolutely.
I need to drop
Flower
Catherine's link.
too.
I need to,
Flower,
you
you're
know what I mean?
close, huh?
That's what I really need to do is start dropping some of these links.
That's terrible, Pecan.
Wow.
I wonder if, okay, so, hold on. She's probably going to post her PayPal on Facebook. Yeah, she probably will. She probably will. But you know what, though? I think that's what's getting her ass cut off. I honestly do. I mean, yeah, the doxing and stuff too. I get it. But, you know, they can argue that that's public. You know, the Facebook and stuff is public. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? They can say that that's, you know how people argue that that's not doxing because it's public or whatever the fuck. No, see,
God,
I don't think it is. I think that's
that.
bullshit and it shouldn't be brought up on YouTube, you know. But anyways.
Yeah, I'm so sick of hearing that.
All
right, guys. Well, thank you for having me up. I appreciate it. It was good talking with you ladies, and I will see you in a bit.
See you later.
Coming up, and I will see you after bed.
All right, take care.
Yeah, I can't believe she said she had 80 more channels to go. Well, shit, they're knocking her ass off as quick as she's making them.
80 more channels?
Yeah, girl, she said she had 80 more fucking channels.
Oh my God.
I mean, they give you, there's a limit at some point making Google account.
Right?
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Obviously, it's not meant to be.
Well, she kept saying these people are stupid. These people are damn stupid. My true crime channel should. These people are stupid. It's not coming down. How much can they believe?
But she doesn't really do true crime anymore.
Well, yeah, and I think she didn't use this channel because of that. I think that's the whole reason why she didn't use the big channel, because I think she knew once she did, it was going to come down.
Right.
Hey, Blonderilla. What you up to, beautiful? Yeah, I think it's just because she said, late to the party. Where has NC been? Don't forget the point. Oh, yeah. See, and she was doing like Natasha 1.0, Natasha 2.0.
2.0, I saw that.
Yeah, what it was, it born to be Southern Sass or some stupid shit.
Kiss
And then
my
she had
Southern
Natasha
sass.
Cooper 3.0, and yeah, just a whole bunch of bullshit. And I'm like, what? I mean, I guess, like I said, I don't agree with cancel culture. I think everybody should have a voice, but when you're using your voice to do more harm than you're doing good, I think it's overall a good idea to obviously take you off the platform, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, going after people's kids and their families and talking about them and you know what I mean? Talking about people's looks and talking about their, their weight, and you know what I'm saying? You're
I mean, it was
crossing
done to
lines
her
that you shouldn't be
too. I
crossing,
mean,
you know?
it was done to her too. I mean,
Yeah, fuck yeah, it was. Oh yeah, she was.
but
I mean, she was definitely taunted and fucked with a
yeah,
lot.
yeah,
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she
I mean,
wasn't.
I'm not justifying it at
She,
all, but
yeah, she went through a whole lot of shit. And don't get me wrong, a person can only take so much. I mean, I can see why she retaliated on some of the things that were done and said to her. I'm not saying that, she should just sit there and take it all the time, and always just be, just roll over and bitch up and let everybody fucking treat her like shit. I'm not saying that, but
yeah, I
some of
agree
the
with
shit she
and
definitely deserved. Some of the things that people said to her, she definitely deserved to be called out for the shit she was doing.
I mean, I agree with Joanne. Like, the thing is like, it's kind of like once you're in any kind of system, like I mean, she's,
Yeah.
the IRS, I mean, she's had issues before. Nobody can tell me that there hadn't been people that hadn't contacted the IRS about her.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
there's,
Hell yeah, they are.
and I mean, like, how, what I want to know is how in the world, she's saying she makes $5,000 a month. She filed all her taxes. How is she getting benefits? How does she get any kind of assistance if you're making $60,000 a year?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because, like, you have to, I mean, that, like, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't add up,
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't add up.
You
And
have-
I agree. I think that, I definitely think that there's some investigations going on into her bank activity.
Yeah, for sure. I do too. I mean, and when you got people that are, sitting and calling, when you fuck people over, you take, because there was a lot of people who wanted refunds and didn't get refunds, or she said she couldn't give them refunds, or she said she sent them and she didn't. I noticed that there was people complaining about the makeup that they were buying, that saying that they didn't get their package. She's like, well, fuck it, I'll just give you your money back. And then she never does give the money back, and the packages never come. There was a girl complaining about it the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know about that. I don't know about casino. I don't know about, like, if you win like a certain amount at the casino. I mean, I'm sure that there's probably
Well, you
something
gotta
where
claim that. I mean, there's,
if you
certain
win
amounts
over,
you have to claim. Yeah.
if you win over, maybe if you'd like cash out with a certain amount, that all has to be like on record.
Like here, if you win over $500 on a lottery ticket, you have to go to the lottery so they can tax that.
Oh, really?
They will tax that, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you win like 10 or 20,000, I'm sure that you're gonna have to, you know what I mean? Well, and if she had a business account set up through PayPal, I'm sure they sent her like a 1099 too this year.
Yeah.
But do you think she has a federal tax ID number for her business account, or do you think it's because like
No,
you know,
I think she does because she set the shit up like that. I mean, I think she
yeah,
did so that she had a way,
because
you know, to look legit.
if you're using your social security number, then that's
Yeah, I think she did it so she could look legit. You know what I mean? And then claim her kids or claim her niece or whatever and get back that big ass tax refund. And then also she can like donate into CJ and donate into the Gabby Petito fund and shit like that. She can use those as write-offs, I'm pretty sure, right? Can't you use that shit as write-offs when you donate to?
I don't know about that.
I think it's got to be like an officially registered like nonprofit or something.
Oh, well, I don't know. That's why I don't do taxes. But anyways, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's got to be.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? There's got to be people looking into her shit.
You would think.
Hold on, she said, hold on a second. Crafton and Kim did a stream on former mod who created NC's account, but in her own social security number, she sent the info to the IRS to prove it. I need to see if there's an update on this. Yeah, KNS, we need to see. Yep, those little tax write-offs, Nina Bina. See, I think that's what I'm saying. I think she's using that to her advantage. Like, I think that she is smarter than people give her credit for to be, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, heck yeah.
I really do. I mean, I think she's a lot
If
smarter
she
than
used
people
to,
are giving her credit for.
do people's taxes,
Yeah. And
then
so I think she knows there's, you know, loopholes and ways around shit. You know, because there's ways around shit. You know what I mean? And I'm sure she's probably found her. Well, I mean, shit, she put that one lady's taxes off for how long? For like, what, 6 or 7 months? And that girl kept asking her, where was my money? Where's my money? Where's my money?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, the IRS has it. The IRS, they have a hold on it. Well, the whole time she already got it in her daughter's account and spent it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, and right, where's the 20K? Okay, so the 20,000. If she had attorneys, you would think they'd be fighting to get a hold and get in contact with YouTube to get these channels back up for falsely being struck down or taken down. You know, don't you guys think? If she had that money,
yeah,
she had that 20K, I think she'd be trying to have her attorneys figure out what's going on with her accounts. You know.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading about PayPal.
She's so money hungry. Like, that must suck to be the only thing you worry about in life is money all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, and then now she's like, you know, that's her way. Well, and you know, I'm saying she probably lost. That was probably a nice chunk of money.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, let's keep it real. She had memberships on each channel. So, you know, one had like, we'll say like $500 for her big channel because she had like 100 people at $5 a pop. So that's like $500. So then her smaller channels were probably close to that too, I'm sure, you know, or we'll say even half of that. We'll say $500 for the both of the two smaller ones. Okay, so there's $1,000 in memberships on top of her PayPal pools that she was doing. She was making pretty good money off those, plus any kind of Venmo or Cash App that she was sent, which we don't know about and won't know about. And then there's a Facebook Pay button as well, so you can get Facebook Pay too. So her ass was making out like a little, you know, like a fat rat. She was getting paid from YouTube from her videos, and She, from her AdSense and super chats and shit. When people super chatted her, she got all that too.
That's how we knew how helpful.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah, it's crazy. What's up, Cappy Cap? What you doing, babe? I sent you the link if you want to come up. So that girl's kind of messed up. That's like if you get fired from a job but don't get paid. That's fucked up. Yeah, shit. She was balling there for a minute. Ball till you fall. Ball till you fall. She was making good money there for a little while.
Whole shirt.
Hold on. She said, wait a minute. Some bitch said one of the scam watch groups I watched just took on Cooper. What do you mean they just took her on? What are you talking? What do you mean?
Like talking about her?
I don't know. She said they just took her on, or just took on Cooper. So I don't know if they're like, if they mean, she means like they took her on like they're arguing with her, or they took her on as in they're defending her, or oh, it's their focus now. Shit, I love when you say that, Queen. Ball till you fall. That's right. Shit. Ball till you fall. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. And when you fall, don't be mad. Shit. We trying to tell you.
No more Wheel of Fortune for you. No more slot machines.
She said, hold on, they do Crystal Collins and now are blasting all Cooper's crimes. See, I don't even give a fuck about what she did before, because it don't even matter what the fuck she did before. None of that shit means a damn thing now. Shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have committed a lot of fucking crimes. They just ain't been caught for it, you know? I don't care what she did before. It's what she's doing on here. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not surprising, Gen X. The Petito donation from NC was never given to the foundation. It must be in the bench fund.
I was gonna say it sounds like
the Breezer bench fund.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But I mean, we kind of already seen that coming, huh?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. But I mean, shit. I mean, we kind of just knew she wasn't gonna. I knew she wasn't gonna donate that money. Come on, man. That's like other people saying they were gonna donate money to a girl that got murdered and stuff, and you know what I'm saying? They never donated that shit either. It's like you don't. You know, people say they're gonna donate it and they don't. So there ain't shit you can do about it. All you can do is call it out. What's up?
I said, I don't care if somebody, I don't care if it's $20 or $5,000, but you know, when people give donations for a cause or people do it, you
well,
do
I mean, it's tough. Don't get me wrong. Anybody's occupation, when you lose your money, you know, when you lose money, it's, you know what I'm saying? It sucks. When you lose money, it fucking sucks, you know, but the way she was getting it was never, you know, it wasn't something that she was, you know, should have been counting on anyways. You know what I mean?
Once again, there's just a certain standard of like moral and ethical behavior that, you know, like, you know, I mean, there's rules. You got to follow the rules.
Oh, wow. Look, I got the email too. I got the email that was sent to here. We're about to put it up. Oh, my dog just sneezed. You okay, buddy? Hold on, I'm about to put this up here. Yeah, I just got the screenshot, girl. I'm about to put it up here.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So did she pay that money back? Did she have to pay that money back to that person?
To who? Country or this?
Okay, here it is. Okay, so look, it says dear, which is crossed out. You know what I mean? I don't know who it's to or whatever, but this is sent to me. But it says in response. Okay, so hold on. In response for your receipt request for the donation in the amount of $500 under the name Natasha Cooper, we were unable to locate with the information you provided. Possibly it was sent under another email or is in the form of a PayPal or certified check. Okay, so, well, there's the rest. I'm not going to read out the rest of it. But anyways, there it is. That's pretty much saying that she didn't donate or they didn't receive it. So it might be in a PayPal or under someone else's email or name. So I don't know.
It's so messed up to use a case like that or to use someone's.
Yeah, because she, I
like
think she
that
grew,
for
well,
money.
okay, wait. They said that Save Robbie gave her that channel. So Save Robbie's the one who gave her that channel with those subs on it, and then she put it as her true crime channel. And I think that's why she thought it wasn't going to get deleted because it was, you know, Robbie's his account originally, but it has her information and her name and stuff on it. So I don't know if like it had, you know, like they changed the name. You know what I mean? Because when you set up a Google account, you know, can you go in and change the name of it and stuff? I'm pretty sure you can. So maybe that's probably what she did.
You can't change the email, I don't think, but you can change all the other info.
Well, see. So yeah, she made a lot of subs off that. Okay, so her true crime channel wasn't Robbie's originally. That was a different one. Oh, okay. All right. So maybe then I misunderstood. I thought he gave her that big channel and I thought he wanted to get his content off of it before she lost it because she just lost that big channel today, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
Oh shit! I didn't know my camera was on.
No, you're covered by this, so nobody can see you anyways.
Okay.
I always put tape over my camera now.
Well, and I put this over the top of it because, you know what I'm saying? If somebody either drops their camera, puts their camera on, or whatever, has a family member, or drops their camera by their mom or something, we don't need somebody blasting the shit across their goddamn community tab like they ain't got no damn sense.
Right.
So I just started covering the damn fucking thing, so that way we don't have to worry about that happening again. I don't know, to a point at first I was like, man, I kind of feel bad because, you know, I don't feel like anybody should be canceled. Then I'm like, God damn, look at all the shit she's pulled. I can't really feel bad for somebody like that. You know what I mean? There really ain't no feeling bad for somebody like Natasha, you know?
I don't feel bad for her at all because
I mean,
she's known this has been coming. Like, she knows what she's doing. She knows people don't agree with it. She knows she's messing up. It's happened before. She knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. And it's no one else's fault but her own. She can't blame the people that were reporting her. Because if there wasn't something going on that was wrong, then YouTube wouldn't take it down.
Right. Yeah, I feel like they've already been watching her ass anyways, and she was already riding a fine line. You know what I mean? But I was like, damn, she deliberately isn't using that big channel because I think she already knew it was going to get taken down as soon as she started using it and they seen activity on it, you know? But it sucks when they do take it down. I wonder if it takes like all your Google pictures and everything with it.
Oh, I don't know.
You know, because your Google account
Google
is connected
account?
to it. Your Google account's connected to your YouTube. So when they delete your YouTube or they, you know, you know, banned or block your YouTube, does it block your Google and like does it shut your Google account down? You know what I mean? Like does it delete everything? Because they said Robbie wanted his videos back before her channel got shut down and she didn't give them back to him and were all deleted on her YouTube on that YouTube. So that's what I'm saying. I wonder, does it delete everything on there? Or are you able to download it and save it?
Choose your friends wisely.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, man. Well, and I don't know who that lady was that she used her social security card or social security number, but they said that lady's had the worst time ever trying to get her damn name and get her, you know, get her money off of or get her name and social security off of her AdSense from getting money from it. So hopefully now that the account is shut the fuck down, it'll, you know what I mean? It won't be attached to Natasha's account. Hopefully, because I mean, all that shit is tied into Google together too. Oh, wait a minute. No, if they take your channel down, all content is gone. See? That's what I was thinking too. And I mean, I know Robbie was pissed. He said he wanted his videos and shit back, but I mean, common sense, he should have took them back. He should have took them off there before he gave her the damn channel. You know?
Yeah, that's just part of it. It's part of life.
Yeah. I don't know. She'll never have, even if she does come back, she'll never have the following like she did before, and she'll never have like the amount of money and the memberships and all that shit like she did before, because she'll not be able to. She can do her Patreon, she can do her Twitch, but she'll never be able to have YouTube, you know, down like she did, other than using Hannah's channel or whatever, and I think that'll get struck down eventually too. What do you guys think? If she uses Hannah's channel, you think it'll get struck down, or do you think it'll get taken down?
Oh yeah, I hope she doesn't do that because that would be horrible. But yeah, I think it will be.
It'd be really fucking shitty if she used her daughter's fucking name and got her account locked up too because of it.
Right.
What are you talking about, Joanne? Here, I'm gonna drop the link, Joanne, if you want to come up.
I'm gonna hop down. Gen X is gonna be live stream.
Oh, okay, cool. You know what? I'm gonna put her link in here too. Did she drop her link so anybody that wants to go over there and watch can go in there? Do you know if she did?
I'm pretty sure she did. If not,
Okay.
I can drop it when I get down.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Put it in there too, or I'll drop it in there. One of us, or Kathy, will you go drop her link in here too? So if people want to go watch that, is she gonna play the DV story, or is she just gonna talk about it, or what was she said? What was she gonna do? What's her live? I know it's about the DV, but what is she gonna? Is she just gonna talk or interview or?
So I think she was waiting on the video. I don't know if she's gonna play it or not. I think she's just gonna talk about it a little bit, and I think she might
kind
talk
of react
about
to it, commentary.
she might talk about the Country Joe thing too, and that whole shit show.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
Oh my God. I just sent you a link, Queen. I don't know. I just saw this. This is so random.
Oh, it says this.
I found a
This
video of
post is
Natasha in
hidden because
Walmart.
it's a private group.
Oh, dang. I found a video of Natasha in Walmart.
Oh God.
Hold on. Oh my God. This is fucking hilarious.
Well, thanks for having me up, Queen. Happy 420, guys. Enjoy it.
You too.
Bye.
We'll see you later, babe. Thank you for coming up.
I just saw a video of some woman at the Walmart. It says who made her mad, and she's standing there in the candle section, throwing candles like she's pitching a softball down the aisle, and all the candles are just shattering everywhere.
What the hell?
Oh my God. Anyway.
Allie said, hey, okay, what is that? On the screen, NC said she donated to the Gabby Petito Foundation, but it was actually a lie. Yeah, it was. It was. They're saying that she didn't donate at all. Joanne, I agree. I do. She said, treat people the way you want to be treated. For sure, yeah.
Look, I had I had a, there was a time back when like we were all with the Michael Long case,
Oh,
and
Lord.
we were all like,
I feel like that was a curse.
oh God, I know. Well, we were all talking. I think this was when like people like Kaylee, we were sort of all like, it wasn't like the absolute shit show that it is now.
Like, we
And
weren't friends, but we weren't enemies like we are.
right. And so we were all like, like it was when SL was missing. And so, everybody's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
let's start a, can we, like, what can we do? Can we start a GoFundMe for like a private investigator? So I was like, well, I'll do it. Everybody's like, oh yeah, we'll do this. Well, I set it up and I shared it in Discord, but then I ended up going back, and I think I'd reached out to somebody that was like the updates page. I think once I set that up, I was like, well, hold on, am I overstepping my boundaries here? Because and if I'm going to do this, like, I want to make sure that every single penny is accounted for. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even want my bank account to even be involved. Like, I mean, I was so like conscious about like people donating money and tracking it. Well, I'd reached out to the updates page, and I'm pretty sure, I think I know who runs that, and somebody kind of close to the family, whatever. And I said, hey, look, I've set up this GoFundMe. Oh yeah. And I was asking them, hey, can you help me with the wording? Like, what can we put like the proper wording on here? And they were like, that's like, we just really don't think that's like just not a good idea at this time. Everybody can just kind of continue to, if they want to donate to her legal fund. Well, I had posted in a Discord, and I believe there were like 3 people that had donated money, $50. I think somebody had donated $100, so there was a couple $100 in there. And so I, like that same day I went in there and I canceled the GoFundMe. Well, there's still this money sitting out there. And I was like obsessive about it, because I was like, I mean, some of the people that donated might have forgotten about it, but I was like, okay, y'all, like, I've put in for your refund request. I made sure each person, like, I did a refund for each person that donated. And like, it actually ended up that it was like months later that I got an email, from GoFundMe that said, or from them that said, your refunds have been processed. And, I reached out to each person and I was like, have you received a refund from this? Like, yes or no? Actually, one of the people was like, absolutely hated me, but I still messaged, after everything kind of went down, but I still messaged her and I was like, did you get your money? Yes or no? Like, I don't, because I never like transferred the money into my bank account. I didn't really even know how that worked. But it's just, like, there's a responsibility that you have, like when you're putting yourself out there in a position to where you're asking money from people to go to like a certain, I mean, morally, like you have a moral responsibility to do the right thing with that money, period. You know, and it just, it's, I don't like how people can take money, you know, and under the pretense that, you know, they're going to donate it and then just keep it is just, it's disgusting. There are a lot of laws from state to state about fundraising, charity, a lot of things to seek on help. Yeah, I agree. I know. I wouldn't either. Like talk about like lacking personal responsibility of God. I mean, it's just preying on people who, you know, really want to do good. I personally don't like, I personally don't make donations to like foundations and, you know, like, you know, the American Red Cross. Like I'm going to see, like, I'm going to see that money through from beginning to end. I personally just, you know, would rather give it to people individually, but.
Oh yeah, shit. I don't like donating to well, I don't like donating to PayPal funds, pools, or whatever. Like, I feel like most of the time when you do your research, it's usually something there's more to the story than what's being told. You know,
Oh,
not
sure.
like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and most of the time, if you do your research, well, and you know what else caught my attention was when the Michael Long thing was going on the panel with the lawyers. She's caught herself and she said that she was going through the GoFundMe's and found the big one that the big, you know, the bigger one that had the 240,000 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I think that I think they reached out to him too. You know what I mean? And was like, hey, we can help you. We're good lawyers as well.
Oh, well, there, if you look at Michael Long, if you look at his attorney, whatever name, Jamie Graham or whatever, if you go to her website, she specifically advertised that she represented, like basically clients with a lot of money.
Yeah,
So, I mean, that's all you need to know right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Savage, that's kind of like was sort of my idea. I don't like, if you go and you actually research the you know, foundations and, you know, charities and stuff, and you go and you look at the actual percentage of the money that you donate, I think people would be really surprised. I mean, all that's public record, like how much money the CEOs make, what percentage of your money goes to the actual charity.
Hell yeah, Jamie Graham's
Yes,
a
she
hustler.
is. She's sitting over there in her new office.
Hell
She don't
yeah,
give
she
a
is.
flying fuck. Come on.
Hell
Now.
yeah, man. And you know what? Yeah, shit. Girl, I'm gonna do it. We'll get together later tonight or tomorrow and do the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, because I've been watching that. There's been some bombshells dropping, baby. That tea is piping hot.
Oh, I've been running my mouth on Court TV group.
Oh, girl, yes,
I
that fucking guy.
can't deal with the shit coming out of people's mouths. I gotta stay away
I'm
from
telling you, but you know what? Though, listen, okay. So hold on, I got a quick question.
I'm telling you, you need to look up this Hustle or Hustle, or I don't know how you say his name. I'm gonna send you a link in our messages.
Yes.
This is this shit's crazy. I mean, the trial's already over, but oh yeah, that the doctor acquitted on 14 counts. I'm like,
Yeah, you need to send that so we can be talking about that. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, I want to do the Johnny. I want to talk about the Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard trial. Because girl, you need. Have you been watching it though? Like, have you been paying attention
me?
to all
Oh
this
hell
stuff?
yeah, yeah. It's like
Look, they
it's
had
like
his lifetime. They had okay, so Johnny Depp testified. His lifetime friend of like 50 years testified. His sister testified. His oh wait a minute, her assistant testified on Johnny's behalf.
yep.
Girl. And then they were
that
talking about, they said supposedly that I'll drop one right now. They said supposedly that he was the Johnny Depp only press, like the only reason why he was going so hard with this was so that it could come out that Elon Musk was the father of Amber Heard's baby. They were together. Amber Heard and Elon Musk were together.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I
So
saw
yeah,
that.
now
I
they're
saw
saying
that.
that,
That he
yeah,
was
those,
a
yes,
that he
and
was
that
like
she had a
surrogate.
surrogate or whatever. Yes, that's, yep.
Well, I think it's I mean, I've never like I typically like don't watch like, you know,
I don't
celebrity
either,
like
but
kind
this
of
one
high
I had
profile
to.
cases like this. But I think this really like it's really interesting, and I mean I personally think that Johnny Depp is a rather fascinating person.
Yeah, yes.
Speaking of, I came across last night. I was flipping through like live TV channels. I never really watched TV, but like, you know how you get like just network channels or whatever.
Right.
Well, I discovered there's like 1,000 channels on the TV that I just didn't even know that they were there. Bitch, I was watching 21 Jump Street last night for
Oh
hours before
hell
I
yeah.
went to bed. It was so crazy. Like, it made me feel so old watching Johnny Depp, like, you know, on that show. But yeah, but I think that, you know, it's really interesting because, and I've seen so many people talk about how, you know, who the fuck cares about these people? They have more money. Why doesn't he just move along? Well, you know, the reality is, like, they're human beings too. I mean, sure, like, but you know, more money, more problems. But I think it'll be interesting because I think it could really set a precedent in a lot of different like arenas. But but specifically with, you know, because, you know, when you're a celebrity, it's kind of like, I mean, how many people are talking shit about you constantly all the time? You know, news outlets and things like this. I mean, obviously this is more personal, but I just think that it's interesting. That it's going to kind of set a precedent, you know, especially if he's found not guilty, which I believe or I'm sorry, not him, not, especially if he wins this case.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he will win. I think she's gonna have to pay a nice little hefty fine. I think she over exaggerated, and I think she did that shit on purpose. Like, and I also think she put she slipped up that little tidbit in that magazine because she knew the damage it was gonna cause.
The fundamental,
Girl, his whole damn
the
finger
fundamental.
was she cut his whole fucking fingertip off.
That's crazy.
She says it happened because of a bottle. Girl, come on now. We know we've been damn drunk with our significant others and got into a fight with them. I'll be damned.
Oh,
come
James
on now.
Franco. That reminds me of, you know, it's funny. I went back to when I heard that about James Franco is a dirty ass dog of a person. Like, is not a good person. And he's got quite the history with like females and shit. And I was going back when they brought that up. It was funny because I worked in, I guess it was like 2014 maybe that they're saying that her and Franco were involved or something. But I worked for, in Mississippi, it was like 2000, let's see. It was 2010, 2011 was the time frame. James Franco was filming a movie in Mississippi. It was, I can't remember the name. It was one of his big ones. And I was a business manager for a hospitality group, and so he was staying at one of our properties, and like my office was in one of the properties, and he was they filmed this movie, and he had 2 hotel rooms, and he would like sleep in one because like I could see his patio from like my office window, and we were obviously had to be like super hush hush about it, like, you know, we couldn't tell anybody, and he would come in at like real weird hours so people didn't see him like in the middle of the night, you know. And he had one room where he would like paint, and then another room that he would like sleep in. Like he'd sit in one room, but like there was a lot of scandal. It was kind of a time where it was just a lot. I don't know. I think he's just been involved in like a lot of shitty stuff, and I was always like trying to peep around to see if I could see like him with like women, or you know what I mean. But I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping that it was like around the time, you know, around that time, but it was, you know, a couple years later. I guess it was like 2014, and I worked for them like 2011. But
See, and it just popped up. It just popped up on my thing. ABC News: Johnny Depp takes the stand.
yeah,
So he's getting ready to take the stand, and Gen X is live. So I'm gonna jump off here, right? I'm pretty sure she's live, isn't she? Well, there. Oh, never mind. There you are. You're still here. Your camera just shut off, though. You're still back here, though, G. But your camera's off, or it's saying you have no camera on there or something. I don't know what's going on, but I'll pop this up in case it puts your camera on. Anyways, though, I am going to get off here because I think Gen X is live. So if you guys want to head over there, she's talking about the anti-MMDV situation, something along those lines. I don't know much about it, so if you want to hear about it or whatever, you can go listen to it over there. I'll be back on here later, and we'll talk about Johnny Depp either later this evening or tomorrow, whatever y'all want to do. You know, Franco started an acting class to teach people how to do love scenes just to fork the female students. I'll be here for the JD live. QB can't wait for that one. Yeah, I know. I'm excited. Let's see. I'm an hour away, but she's in the woods. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, so Gen X is live now. So you guys head over there and stuff, and I'll see you guys later tonight. We'll go live about Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard trial. We'll come on and talk shit. So have a good night. Oh, there you are, Jill. Damn it, we were looking for you earlier. We needed somebody to sing happy birthday. Damn it. Came in at the last minute. Damn it. He admitted to it. He admitted to what? What do you mean? Oh, the Franco stuff. Is that what you're talking about, Laura? I'm guessing so. Okay, baby, you'll be here tonight. Well, then you know what? We can sing happy birthday tonight. Okay, you guys have a good day. I'll talk to everybody later.